Hey Brooks, that's Matt Young, and the guy you're actually here to see, or sitting down ready to see, Captain Johnny Corneil. Johnny, thanks for being on the show again. You were on last year, right?
Once last year.
And were you on the year before?
No.
No? Oh, we snubbed you that year. My bad. Our bad.
All good.
So, you are now the captain of the Niagara IceDogs. Tell me how that came about, let's say. Did you get a phone call? Were you called in for a meeting? Just tell me about that whole...
Yeah, at the end of last season, I had a bit of talk with the coaching staff. Obviously, being one of the only returning leaders as far as wearing a letter. There's lots of leaders on this team, but fifth year on the team, kind of had a thought all along. But I mean, something I worked for, I took pride in trying to become, and once I got back here at the end of the summer, right for the golf tournament, Billy Burke called me over and just kind of shook my hand and gave me the word, asked me if I wanted it, and said of course. Saw Bill and Denise, talked to them for a few minutes, and that was it.
What does that mean to you? What does being the captain of the Niagara IceDogs mean to you?
It means a lot, especially just, like you said, the Niagara IceDogs alone. It's an outstanding organization. They do so much for the community and for our players, and it means a ton. And with the young group we have here, I think we're a really skilled team, and we can really do a lot this season.
Do you do anything different as the captain? I mean, like, you know, you've obviously learned from guys like Verhaeghe, Mantha, DeFruscia over the past couple of years. What do you take from them, and, you know, and kind of incorporate that into Johnny Corneil, the person, the leader, the hockey player?
It's really just a little bit of everything that you take from all the guys. You work hard, and you learn things from each individual, and you take it from all your leaders, and you find ways that they lead, and you find ways that work with young players to communicate with them, and you put it into kind of one, and it's just kind of what you find fits for yourself.
So do you find that, like, we've talked to you around the rink, we've talked to you here, maybe I'm wrong because I don't see you in the dressing room, but I don't see you as like a in-your-face type of captain. I would say from afar that you would be more of a lead by example type captain. Would you consider that accurate?
I agree, yeah, in a sense. I mean, we don't have a very big older core on this team, so you got to kind of harp down a little bit on the guys when it's getting out of hand, and as far as even just, you know, keeping everything tidy. But it's good, and we have a great leadership core to kind of help me out, and it's going to go well.
You mentioned earlier that the Niagara IceDogs do a bunch of, you know, events in the community. You were at one of those events today. You were actually put in jail, so to speak, for, I believe it was Big Brothers, Big Sisters. Were you at all worried that, you know, you weren't going to get out in time to be here with us tonight? I mean, we were worried. I don't know about you, though.
I had a bit of a fear. I mean, we had 2:30 practice, and we got me, Zach Shankar, and Colton Ince got picked up in handcuffs and taken over to a cell. We were locked up until the team raised $300 for Big Brother, Big Sister, and I didn't know if we were going to make it in time. It started off slow, but we got a couple of big donations, so very thankful and great fans.
That said, one of the things you guys spend a lot of time doing, and I hope fans recognize it anyways, a lot of especially the OA guys, the older guys, you're done with high school. Are you taking classes at like Brock or anything?
I'm just starting to.
So you're taking some classes, so you're practicing every day, you're working out every day, you're trying to take classes at Brock, and then you're still doing all of these community type engagements. Your schedule has to be pretty busy day to day.
It is busy, but it's really just about enjoying it, and each day is enjoyable. You got something different going on, but for the most part, each day is the same. You come in as a group in the morning, and you're working out, unless, you know, a few guys fade off to go to their appearance, but it's all in good fun. The appearances are always fun. It's bringing in more fans, showing them we appreciate their support, and it's all good.
You went to your first NHL rookie camp this year. It wasn't one of those things where maybe a lot of people necessarily heard about it, but those are always great things to participate in as a player. What's the biggest thing you take away from something like that personally? What do you learn the most when you're at a camp like that?
Totally just what it takes to be there. Doing enough, you think you're doing everything it takes to get there, but then you see the work some of the other guys put in, everybody puts in, and just little things, mental things. It's just, they put everything into it, and it means a lot, and you got to be all in if you want to do it, and it's something I can bring back to the team and for myself this year. I could have just gone through it thinking I'm doing everything right and to my best ability, but you learn so much that you can be doing more, and I'm very thankful I got to go and thrilled about it.
Do you think the thing you took the most would be like nutrition or fitness or on ice prep or mental prep, or what do you think?
Honestly, all above, but I think for me, just being on the ice, the speed, the strength of the players, the speed of the game. You don't have time with the puck. It's always going, and you got to keep up. It's just about being faster and stronger.
So this year's team is almost the exact same as last year's team, right? You lost Aaron Hayden, Ryan Mantha, and our boy from Orangeville, Justin Brack. So those three guys are gone. Incoming, Zach Shankar, and the two rookies, Tomasino and Constantino. What's the atmosphere in the room? Is it because everyone's kind of been together so long, is it just more of the same, or is it different this year?
It's a lot of the same. A lot has carried over from last year as far as daily routine that we did with, as far as Ryan and Aaron Hayden, from them being here for so long. And even me from being here last year in the Jack, there's little things that we just do. And so we try and kind of keep it going with the younger group for them to kind of bring up too. And like you said, the team last year hasn't changed much. So that young group came in and found a core, and they really joined together well. And it's just carried over. The young guys are coming in, they're feeling comfortable, they're having fun every day. And it's good to see, and it's just exciting for the whole season.
As the captain, are you the guy now who controls the playlist in the dressing room and even pregame warm-up music?
We got a few guys with good taste in music, so it kind of filters through. But
And by good taste, you mean rap music, right? If memory serves me
sometimes,
correctly,
yeah.
last year you were stating that you were into the hip hop and rap, right?
yeah, it kind of goes all over the place, but kind of whatever's going, it picks us up.
All right, so we got to go to commercial, but before we go, so the pregame in the arena, the warm-up music, is it going to be the same, or is it going to be different this year?
It's going to be a little bit different. Akil Thomas is on the set right now.
Is he?
Mix for Friday night, so
we'll blame Akil. Blame Akil if you don't like it, or praise him if you do like it. Johnny,
DJ Akil.
yeah, thanks a lot for being on the show again this year.
yeah, thank you guys.
All right, we got to take a break. When we come back, we'll break down all the games coming up for the Ice Dogs this week.